Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a Slimming World update, and I guess more importantly, how much weight did I gain when I went on holiday. So if you want to find out, then keep watching. So just before I start this video, just so you know, little Stanley is asleep on the sofa behind me in his little sleepy head. He had his jabs yesterday and he came home from holiday with a bit of a cough and a cold anyway, so he's not very well, and I just really want to keep him close. So if you do hear any snuffling or, you know, he does interrupt this video, I can only apologise in advance. But long time no see. I hope you are all really well. I'm assuming that anyone that's watching this is like someone that's doing Slimming World alongside me, or if that was a fly, go away fly, seriously, I'm trying to film. But yeah, I'm assuming everybody that's watching this is doing Slimming World alongside me, so I hope you've had a really good couple of weeks since I've last updated. If you haven't, don't worry, because I've been on holiday and I've gained weight and I'm absolutely okay with that, but I'm going to get onto that in a moment. So we went to Mallorca, which is one of the Spanish like Balearic Islands. We've been there before. We went back to a place called Sacoma and went with all 3 kids, and it was really lovely. The last time we went on a family holiday, actually, I was 12 weeks pregnant with Stanley, and then this time around he was 12 weeks old, so it was really nice because I was able to drink, I wasn't being sick or didn't feel queasy all the time anymore, and I was able to eat anything and everything that I wanted. So it was just a big change from last time round, and I really enjoyed myself. Now if you watched my last video, you'll probably have seen that I said I wasn't going to stay on plan while I was away. It's our only family holiday of the year, and I think I'd kick myself, to be honest, if I didn't indulge and have some cocktails, drink sangria, all that sort of thing, and I really did. One thing that we decided not to do was go all-inclusive. We've done all-inclusive holidays before, but I tend to get very bored very easily with all-inclusive after a while. I really enjoy my food, and when I go on holiday I like to try different foods from different cultures and really experiment and like learn new ways to cook things, and I don't feel like I can always do that in an all-inclusive hotel. Plus I am quite a greedy person, and all-inclusive for me is like a constant buffet for a week. It's like food on a conveyor belt just in my mouth all the time. Now we did eat at the hotel for one night, and that was the first night, purely because we were all exhausted from travelling and we really didn't want to venture too far with 3 very tired children and hungry children as well. So we did that, and I realised that our decision was like a good one because I just went mental. I was like, all the bread, all the cheese, all the chips and all the naughty things and anything with fat and oil, and it was lovely and I don't regret it. But I think that we did the right thing by going self-catering and like going different places and trying different foods and ordering portioned food rather than like just eating my fill all the time, if that makes sense. Now holiday went really well. We did overindulge the first few days, but I noticed pretty quickly that I was starting to feel really bloated and really self-conscious, and also feeling pretty sluggish as well. That's the thing with like naughty food. It is amazing to indulge, isn't it? It's so nice to just have that freedom to like have loads of wine or have like loads of carbs and stuff, but after doing Slimming World, where you really are focused on eating lots of like speed foods, so fruits and vegetables, you really start to notice the difference when you cut that behaviour out of your eating habits, if that makes sense. So I got around halfway through, and then we realised that we all felt a bit rubbish, to be honest, and Mark was like, I feel like we're just eating massive meals like 3 times a day, and ice creams and drinks. And we decided, we actually found a German pasteleria, which is like a bakery type place. I hope I've said pasteleria right. And we found that, and it was in the next town, which is about a 20-25 minute walk. So what we decided to do was give the kids like a breakfast at the hotel in the morning. So we got like pastries, yogurt, some fruit for them, some juice, and then once they'd like woken up a bit and Stanley had his bottle, we would then make the walk over to this nearby town of Mayor, and we would go to this place and we'd have like a brunch. They did amazing coffee, and I had the American breakfast basically, which was pancakes, banana, strawberries, bacon and scrambled eggs, and I had a freshly squeezed orange juice and a coffee every time, and that would just fill me up, and it was still like a treat. It was still indulgent, it wasn't something more friendly, but I wasn't hungry then until like later on in the afternoon that day. So then I would have an ice cream or a snack or, you know, a drink. One day we actually had a beer by the pool and it was amazing. And then by the evening I was ready to have my evening meal without feeling like completely stuffed, because we just didn't need all the food that we were eating. And what we did find is that the restaurants in the town that we were staying in Tacoma, they weren't that great, to be honest. I didn't find them that great anyway. There was a lot of like British pubs, and I don't really go away to eat British food in a hot country. It's not really like what I'm into, because I really enjoy food and learning new recipes. So we would go to Cayo Mayor again, and some of the restaurants there, depending on how far you went into the next town, would be 20 to 40 minutes walk away, and the kids did really well with it. Daisy and Stanley were in buggies obviously, but Bill walked with us every day, so we were getting loads of exercise. We were like running around after the kids, and we were like swimming and stuff. And towards the end of the holiday I was still a bit disappointed because I still felt really bloated, and I was so self-conscious. I just feel like I'd ballooned. And then lo and behold, when we got back on the Sunday, after getting the first load of washing on, because you know what it's like when you're a mum, there's always loads of washing, and we did a shop run to get some food in for tea, and I made a Slimming World friendly chili. You'd be very proud of me. I decided, all right, oh, I feel disgusting, I'm gonna go and have a shower and get changed into some pajamas and just chill now. Like, we're home, everything's sorted, let's just relax. So I went into the shower, and then I realised that I had come home to my period, and I think it's pretty much, well, I know it's my second proper postpartum period. And the reason why I'm saying proper is because a couple of weeks back, like halfway through my last period and this one, I had some weird spotting, bleeding. I think I mentioned it in a video, and I didn't really know what it was. I don't know if it was like some sort of ovulation bleeding. It certainly wasn't like implantation or anything like that, because I've not been pregnant. I haven't had any signs of pregnancy. And obviously at that point my body was still very newly postpartum, so I wasn't really sure what was going to happen. Plus, I have actually recently gone back on the pill again. I've gone on the progesterone only mini pill, and it's one called Sorel, and I'm on that purely while I'm waiting for my copper coil appointment to have it inserted. And I'm doing that in the interim just so I don't have any like unexpected pregnancy basically. And I wasn't really sure, because you take this pill continuously, whether I would have proper periods, but it seems that I am. It seems that they're very heavy, very painful, and I'm a hormonal cow from hell. I am really struggling with them at the moment, and it's not been very nice. So that kind of made sense to me why I'd felt so big and uncomfortable and bloated and not like myself. And I was really like sort of concerned then when I got out of the shower. I thought, how much do I weigh? Like, I'm trying not to weigh myself at home, but I couldn't help myself, so I stood on the scales. Bearing in mind I'd just lost half a stone before I went away, and I was 5 pounds heavier, and I just kind of went, shit. And then I thought, right, well, it's Sunday and there's going to be a lot of period bloat with this. You just need to understand that you have overindulged, you're dehydrated from travelling, you're dehydrated from drinking lots of naughty alcohol. So I decided, right, don't stay with these bad habits, get right back on it. So I started eating loads of speed again. I was counting all of my sins. I was drinking loads of water, and even like by Monday night, which was the night before weigh-in, I had like half a melon before bed because I was hungry, and it was delicious and it was cold, and that stuff just works wonders for me, as I've said before. And lo and behold, when I went to weigh-in, I had only actually gained 1 pound. So it just goes to show that you do gain weight, of course you do. If you overindulge, you're going to gain weight, and that's absolutely fine. But also, you don't gain weight that quickly. A lot of the time it would be water retention. It could be related to a star week. So I had a double whammy this week. It's my star week and I'd been on holiday. But if you follow the plan, that weight will come off again very quickly. So never be disheartened about enjoying yourself and having a nice time, because it's okay. Like, I believe the young kids say YOLO, you only live once, and you've got to enjoy yourself. Obviously, holiday was like a big hurdle for me coming up. Even when I started Slimming World, I knew that it was like 6 weeks away, and I knew that it was going to sort of mess up my weight loss so far. But now that's out of the way, I have 1.5 stone just over, because obviously I've gone back a pound now. but 1.5 stone, it doesn't seem like too much to lose. And then once I've lost that, maybe I will lose more. I don't really know, but I just feel really ready now to really give my all and try. And there will be weekends and weeks where, so like for example, this weekend's Father's Day, so I do need to watch myself when we go out and treat Mark, obviously, but I am really going to try. So what I have done is I picked up the new book that you might have seen me mention in my Swimming World Basics video. So if you are new to Swimming World, I will leave that link down below so you can check that out, because it really sort of goes through how it all works and that sort of thing. But this is Eat More for Less, and it has 60+ delicious low-cost recipes, and the idea is that every recipe works out at £6 or less, and it feeds 4 or more. So there are loads of recipes in here, from like slow cooker lentil and winter veg stew, there's beef stroganoff pasta bake. Oh, that sounds nice. I like the look of that one. But there's loads, there's like midweek meals, there's brunches, like pizza top baked potatoes, and there's loads of things. So maybe I could feature a couple of recipes from this in a what I eat in a day sometime soon. Give me a thumbs up or let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see that from me, and I'll show you what it's like. And then I also picked up the new Swimming World magazine, because this is very summer body orientated, and I thought I could do with a little bit of inspiration. And they do have some great recipes in here a lot of the time, and some great stories. So I'm really looking forward to sitting down with this at the weekend and swatting up. And then, as I always do, I've got a new Waitrose food magazine and then a co-op food magazine, and there's loads of summer recipes in here that I feel like I can actually hack to make Swimming World friendly. So I do get a lot of inspiration from these, and yeah, I'm really excited to get back on plan and see what I can do in the next few weeks. I would really like to, because I'm not being too ambitious, to lose 1.5 stone by Christmas. I'm pretty sure I will do that. Maybe even lose 2 stone by Christmas if I want to push myself that little bit further. But I'm ready now. I'm really ready, and I can't wait to get back to a place where I feel like me again. I've really struggled postpartum this time around, obviously because Stanley was a surprise pregnancy for me, so it took me a long time to mentally adjust to the fact that I'd worked so hard to lose 3 stone for it all to come basically back on again. Not all of it, but you know, it's a fair bit of weight to still lose. And I feel like now I have this time to sort of maybe work on me a little bit more. I'm back at Zumba again. I went back on Tuesday and I loved it, and I can't wait to go back again next week. I'm really enjoying exercise this time around, and I would love to find another class or something that I could maybe do to increase that a little bit more. But yeah, like I'm ready to find Charlotte again. Like there's no excuses, there's no holidays coming up, and I want to choose myself. I really want to put myself first. I'm 30 years old, and ever since I was 23, when I found out I was pregnant with Bill, I have given everything to like having babies, growing babies, raising my babies, like trying to do up houses, trying to like make this my job and have a full-time job on the side as well. And I really want to just look after myself now. Like I had an up and down 20s, and I really want to make 30s mine. So who's with me? Anyone? Any takers? But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you've had a really good couple of weeks. Let me know down below if you've had like any successes or got any new like certificates or badges, because it's always an amazing feeling, isn't it? And wish me luck. Fingers crossed next week I will be back at half stone loss, maybe even more. I'm aiming for £2, but we shall see. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and I will see you next time. Bye.